Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Journey to the Underdark. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And if you aren't already doing so, check me out on Twitch, link in the description below. Alright, last time we left off with you all, continuing your journey through the Underdark, and eventually making it to a vast cavern system.
Oh, I didn't.
Within this cavern system, you notice that there was a large pillar, a structure that Nob recognized as the manor, an area that is the home to a drow population. You approached, made your way into the base of the structure. Well, upon the entrance, you discovered a large spiral structure composed of jade and other valuable materials. Two of you taking it upon yourselves to fuck around with it, touched it, and suddenly started to move very, very slowly. The archaeologist of the group, Yassel.
Anthropologist.
Anthropologist, my apologies. Made their way to the statue and began casting a spell on it. Upon the completion of the spell, you learned several things about this structure. One of those things is that you learned, because you cast Identify, I should specify that, what was being cast. You learned that this structure is actually a construct. And you learned a few of its magical abilities. You learned that it has the ability to slow individuals, which you have already seen presented to you upon two of your fellow members. One of them, who I believe is still under the effects, and is also the one who isn't here. So, and I believe Lara, I believe you weren't affected, correct?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I invested, I think.
Yeah, I believe you're fine, and I believe Belmore is still slowed. And that is what you learned about its magical abilities. One other thing that you learned is that, let's see here. Due to its magical nature, you learn that the construct has immunities to certain conditions just from the presence of being a construct. You learn that it is immune to the charmed condition, the frightened condition, and the paralyzed condition. I'm basically just going to give you the stuff that's going to be magically and done up, because I've never seen anyone cast Identify on the construct, so I really don't know what the fuck to actually give you. So I'm just going to give you the magical ones. You know that it senses a true sight up to 120 feet.
True sight?
Yes.
Really? Fancy.
Ain't blind.
And the enchantment placed upon it actually makes it immune to not immune, resistant to physical attacks that aren't made from
Non-magical?
well, that, but also a specific kind of material, adamantine. which I don't believe any of you have, but the option is there if you have
Nope.
money. Let's see. It also has the traditional construct abilities that are given to it from magic. It has immutable form, so it cannot be affected by any spell that is immune to any spell or effect that would alter its form. It has magic resistance, so it has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Let's see.
And I believe last week you also, after the show, mentioned it knows some languages.
It actually does, and I misspoke about that. It understands languages, but it cannot speak of its creator. But you don't know who its creator is, so you can kind of put two and two together, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put 2 and 2 together. Do you still have the amulet?
So that is all of its magical properties that the spell allowed you to glean. And after you finished casting your spell, the construct took that as a threatening display and proceeded to attack you. At which point we rolled initiative, and now here we are. Alrighty, so, Lyra, you see the construct in front of you begin to lash forward at Yassel. What do you do?
I go on forward, and I'm gonna stab 2 times. So take both of these.
Alright.
It's a 9 and a 15.
What does that sound, Amir? I'm hearing a lot of tinking. Oh, it's from Ver.
Yep.
You have a birdie. Sounds like you have a bird.
Oh no, that's just me typing on my phone. Sorry.
Oh, that's a loud ass type. Alright, so
I just have a crazy sensitive microphone too.
alright, so because this is an odd shaped token, you can, if you zoom in a little bit, you can actually see there is a border around it, ever so slightly. That is going to be the size of the token. We'll just say that. It's actually just a shade from the glow that it has. But we'll just say that's the size of its token. So any of those spaces is going to be considered adjacent to it. Can you all see what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
faint
Yep.
square? Okay. Alright, you lash out at the at the construct, and both of your blades tink off of the hard metallic structure.
Well, that's fucked. I'm just gonna... I did 5 feet, so I have 35 left. I'm just gonna... go there.
Are you disengaging? Because if you do that, you will take a...
No, I have the mobility feat.
Oh, you
I
have the
do-
mobility.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so what that means is fuck you, DM. That's what that means.
Yes.
All right,
Well, they can just use its reaction for other things.
like
Oh,
another
that was-
opportunity attack against someone else, because that's really all it ever does. Anyway,
Wait,
you
hang on,
rush in.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Does my Femur go on my turn?
Yes, that's how we're going to consider that. Bring up.
Go on.
Alright. You rush in, give 2 quick stabs with your blades. Both of them just kind of hitting against the metal, but you see a small shimmer of blue and green. And it doesn't seem to have dealt any damage. And then you scurry off up these stairs. And now it's Chop's turn. Alright. Chop is... Chop is... No good, Chief. I can still heal that, by the way.
Oh, that's someone else eating.
Oh,
That's
is that what that
a
is?
fork scraping on a plate.
Oh. Alright, Chop, unfortunately, as he tries to smash against one of the legs, just bounces off. Alright, is the construct's turn? Alrighty, it is going to turn to Yassel. And it is... Let's see here.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's see. It is going to target you. It's going to target you, the familiar, Samuel, Belmore, and it is going to target Chop. And I need you all to make me a... Didn't mean to do that, actually. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. I'm good at those, said the wizard who was about to fail.
Belmore's already affected, so he just it doesn't know. Saving throw.
Oh!
Alright, Chop unfortunately fails. Samuel with the natural 20 succeeds the saving throw. Alright, so Yassel and Chop are both affected by slow. Samuel, surprisingly unaffected.
It's my boy.
Alright, and that is going to be its turn. Yassel.
And oh boy, I'm so glad I learned this before I came. He's going to pull out the Arachnish charm and the note that one fellow had, and it's a little more in front of it. Brandish them both up, and in Undercommon, we'll say, "Stop misunderstanding. No threat. Bring message."
Alright, you brandish the note and the symbol. Okay. Alright, make me a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Yes, 18.
You brandish both items, and you see a green glow cover the amulet. This construct seems to relax somewhat.
We're good, guys. I think.
You think we
And-
know?
Good guys. Alright, anything else?
Does that count as my action?
That would be I would say a low counteraction, yeah.
Then that is my turn, as I am slowed.
Alright, you can
Oh, but
try-
wait, I do wish
Yep.
to repeat my saving throw.
Yes. Still slow.
I'm still slow.
Alright. Belmore. Alright, Belmore's also slow, and he's seeing what's happening. But I make a persuasion check against Belmore, because this is the only way I can really not metagame this at all.
Oh. Well, okay. 15.
Alright, you tell Belmore that it's calmed down, and Belmore is going to make an insight check, see how well that works out. He's not the wisest man in the area.
He can always take the defensive.
He could, but what would Belmore do? What would Belmore do? All right. Well, this is what This is what Belmore.
I feel, considering that this is this thing's made of gold and jewelry, he would probably not want to damage it.
Oh, he would like to damage it in hopes of dismantling it.
Yeah.
No, he would probably want to keep it intact to haggle a deal off of it.
Hey, I was just saying, if I were Belmore, I'd smack it in pieces and take it apart.
That's what I'm thinking he would want to do. That's what he would want to do, is smack it into pieces and then sell it.
I'm thinking he'd try to haggle and hornswoggle it off of them.
Alright, this is what he sees. He sees the construct kind of settle down, and he sees you slowly explaining what's going on. But he's also slow, so, it seems kind of normal. He doesn't think it's a great idea. He thinks you're insane, but he's going to hold it back.
Oh, thank God we just avoided a big fucky wucky.
Psych! He hits it! No.
No!
Knob, what do you do?
Knob was inspecting some glowing mushrooms that they picked, and then sees the construct start to attack Yassel.
Yeah, so to give you a better idea of what you saw the construct, the large gem situated on its backside glow a bright green, and you saw 4 of them, well, 3 of them out of the 4 start to move very slowly.
Fight?
No.
Wacky wacky?
I think Yasha's trying something. I don't think he wants us to bet him. But if you haven't really supposed to, I'm sure they would like that.
They were going to cast Moonbeam. Unless,
Fucking blast it.
Dude, we can both cast Moonbeam.
yeah.
I wasn't going to cast Moonbeam, so.
Panic.
What is this doing now? Is it being threatening or what?
It's slightly calmed down, is what the description.
In the second, alright, slightly calmed down.
I fucking muted. I was talking and I was muted again, like fucking always. I need to just set up push to talk. That's what I need to fucking do, but I don't do it. Anyway, what you see so far is it is sort of gone back to that resting position that it was, but slightly more aggressive stance. Considering it was just slashed at by 2 people.
Yeah.
Emery, what do?
Do you have any support skills that may help them? Help the Asor at least. Not sure about the others.
Don't actually have any support. They will bonk their head and cast Shillelagh. Where's my... That's an action, so they'll just stand there, staring at this thing, ready to bonk.
You bonk your cap, your staff growing mushrooms and other fungal growths on it, and you hold fast at the entryway. Emery.
Okay, I am gonna go about here, and I think this is close enough. Yeah, and then I'm gonna cast Bless on Yassel, Belmore, and then Chop.
Excuse me? You just chop, use the
I'm
clip
the
over me.
biggie! Yay! Alright.
Hashtag blessed. Thank you all so much.
You
I'm slightly upset.
hold out your holy symbol towards their position, and you all feel. I don't know why I say y'all. One of them ain't even fucking here. You feel calmer, at ease. All right.
That's gonna end my turn.
Yeah, that's an action. Yep. All right, Lyra.
Alright, Laura looks slightly upset about being not chosen for Bless, and the pick is. That being said,
you're 45 feet away. I can't reach you.
you could have done a step forward. I'm just saying. Well, okay.
She can only do 3.
Well,
You're all the way
then
over
don't choose the
there.
big. And choose the big.
Then don't choose the pig
You're-
forehead.
You're all the way over there.
Yeah, you can take 2 steps
We're right
forward
here in fighting
I-
distance.
and then take
I
2
would've
steps back.
I would have had to gone here, and then I wouldn't have been able to move.
Well,
What would you like to do?
I want to stab him,
You want to stab?
but
you
I
stab?
feel like Lasso doesn't want me to stab.
So deep.
So, Laura looks at the situation, right?
Mhm.
And thinks.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna spend my. I'm just gonna. Oh, and you know what? I'm just gonna dash. I'm gonna dash
Oh Lord, they dashing.
to here, and I'm gonna. What's this? What is this?
All right. As you approach that sigil, make me an investigation check.
I'm gonna make an investigation check.
Just by looking at it is a glowing purple sigil that is, well, glowing. Well, with a 9, it's a glowing purple sigil in the form of a spider. You're not sure what it does, but it's a glowing and it's there.
Well, considering I have 5 feet movement left, I'm gonna step on it.
Oh, okay. You step on it. You all see Laura step onto the sigil and vanish.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Let's see
It was
here.
nice knowing you.
Wee.
Oh no.
Boop. There we go.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, you pop up in a small corridor.
Well, I have no movement left, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
Well, I'm just gonna chill here. Alrighty, it is Chop's turn. Chop's gonna hit. No, Chop is going to sit still like a good boy. Emerald Spider's turn. The construct is currently doing nothing, assessing the area with no threats immediate. It seems to just... Oh yeah, you're familiar. What would your familiar do?
Nothing.
Okay, nothing. Good.
Probably just follow me. Well,
The timeline is appropriate then. In that case, timeline is appropriate. We get back to what I was saying. It takes back its regular stance, but it does not seem to deactivate. Alright, I'm just gonna cut that music off right now unless some fucky wucky happens. Alright, Yassel. Congratulations, no one has fucked up yet. So, the construct does not
Great.
seem to be attacking you. You and the other two are still under the effects of slow, however. And you all see Laura has just vanished.
Did I see where she vanished?
Well, no, you just saw her walk into this sigil and kind of poof. The sigil glowed a little bit more than what it already is, and just poof.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my ground here. Keep holding those up.
I think we can go forward, guys.
And he's going to take the dodge action.
Mhm.
And he's going to make another wisdom saving throw against slow.
Alright. I'm going to say that you are all free of initiative unless someone decides, to act aggressively. So you are all free to move as you would like to. And that does save. So you feel the effects of slow eventually fade from your body.
Yes.
Right, you guys go on after Lara. I'll be right behind you.
What do?
We should go after Lara. Remember, we shouldn't leave anyone behind. Come on, let's go.
Pick.
Okay, but remember, we shouldn't pick tomorrow.
Put back. And then mushroom craft.
Alright, let's go friend Lara, okay? Should we bring Samiro? Samiro? Oh wait, do we know his name?
I don't
Did you
think
tell
we
us
did.
his name?
I don't think I've ever mentioned.
Okay.
I think-
You're a good friend Laura. Would you like to come with? He speaks, doesn't he? Right?
Yeah?
Okay.
You don't know it.
I
It's
asked-
never spoke to you before.
I
Okay.
think this is the first we've seen him.
I don't
No,
know.
we saw him in the last room, but I don't know. I don't remember if we heard him speak or not. Because I know we said he was gonna speak, but I don't remember if we heard him speak.
You've seen it in the last room with the spiders. That was the first time you saw it. But you haven't heard it speak. And none of you have really talked about it. It just kind of, they've just kind of existed. No one's
It's
questioned.
another thought.
Well,
Nope.
shepherds of the...
No one's questioned it. It's poof. There's a fox now, and no one said anything about it.
Let's go now.
They will wave at the fox. Try and
we
think
decided
to
on
it
that
in
it's
druidic.
so
What did you say?
we decided on the fact that it spoke, yeah?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright. I mean,
I really
Up to
don't
you.
care. It's up to you.
you play it though.
Oh,
I think it's fun.
Oh, okay. As as you two try to coax the fox to come with you, It just kind of floats around in the air, looking at you two. Just.
We should go find Lara. You're Lara's, aren't you?
I really should talk to you more about the idea of this fucking fox. What? Because if you let me, I'm just gonna go off the fucking rails with it.
Oh,
but
please just do it. Go off the fucking rail.
All right, I guess I'm going off the fucking rails.
Ah, I see you've chosen chaos. Bold.
The fox just holds up its paw. Please, do not talk to me in such fashion. I am beyond such things. Not a mere animal.
How would you like me to speak to you then?
My name is Samuel.
It's nice to meet you, Samuel. We should probably go find Laura.
Samuel the Almighty Bearer.
Alright, Samuel the all-powerful and mighty.
I did not say all-powerful and mighty, but I accept it.
Now we're offering a mushroom. Would you like it?
Oh, a mushroom. So quaint. Yes, please give it to me. Put it in my mouth. Bah. Did you just give the spectral fox a hallucinogenic mushroom?
Yes.
I thought you did.
Welcome to Journey to the Underdark, folks. We incite chaos.
Well,
Alright,
I don't.
You plop a mushroom in the fox's mouth and it slowly munches on it. Foresty? Nami? Yes, delicious. Oh, look, a purple flowing square. That's not normal. I'm going to ask that you drag this fox around. Especially when one of you isn't here and I would have got so much I can move around.
Okay. Well, I'll go up here. I'll wait here, Laura. Would you like to do anything before we actually get there?
Oh, I'm gonna get to that. I'm just letting you all catch up to that moment. Piggy slowly goes upstairs.
So proud of Chop. Actually, before we go, can I leave? I'm gonna leave one gold piece for the spider.
Alright, you walk up just in front of the spider and drop off a gold piece and then scurry back up.
It's an offering for him not killing us.
Thank you for not killing me. Here is money. Thank you. Alright, you all make your way upstairs to this glowing sigil that you last saw Laura at. Hello?
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 What do y'all do?
Hello? Oh, I thought you were shifting
I
over
figured-
to.
No, I'm
Laura
gonna
before
let
we-
y'all figure out what you're gonna do, and then I'm gonna get to Laura, and then we're gonna see what happens.
Well, we were gonna
Yassel
go through it, but
Step forward.
Is shiny? What?
Alright, you all just see Yassel step into the portal and poof.
I figured we all were gonna follow the signal, but we figured we'd give Laura some time before we actually got there.
Oh, well, we all, but I'm just gonna I was just going to do the y'all first, and then I was going to go lower, and then we're going to catch everybody up. That's just what I was going to do.
What, shiny?
Yes, I think we're supposed to tap on this at least to try to get the loader. I don't know what actually will take us.
They will look at the construct and ask, shiny want?
Oh, yeah, I could use some shiny, yeah. You want to get that shiny right there? Points to Untitled gold statue.
I don't think Chops could carry that.
Oh, well, it's just fine. We just need a leg or, something like that. Yeah, just...
Do you really think getting a leg off would really be a good idea?
Oh, wait, it wouldn't be a good idea for me, but I'm sure Knob will be fine.
Knob, honey? Knob.
You're doing great, Knob!
Knob. We probably shouldn't try to take the spider with us.
No shiny?
No, we should probably leave it as is. I don't think it wants to be disturbed.
Confused bob of the head.
You can craft mushrooms, right? Maybe I would like some mushrooms, though.
Offers a glowing yellow mushroom.
You hold out the mushrooming, there was no response from the construct.
They'll look a bit sad and walk off.
I think it's just shy. Okay? It's not like it doesn't like a mushroom, he's just shy.
Very well.
Well, no, we can try anything later. Alright. And we're going to step through this now, but you follow after her, right?
Step.
Alright, you step into the sigil and it glows of faint purple and poof.
What is Yassel there?
No, Yasuo also vanished. I just haven't moved him yet because I haven't got to the... Time! It's a fucky thing. Time is a fucky thing.
Time is a fucking.
There was nobody standing there. As soon as they went into the portal, they vanished. Well, the sigil, not portal, the sigil.
Knob will poke the purple with their staff.
Yeah, you poke the purple and nothing happens.
Is Belmore going to move in?
What's the matter now? You don't want to go in?
Purple cause friend vanish.
Oh, yeah. Me and Chop here. We're gonna go in. Just might be a tight squeeze. I'm not too sure how what's gonna
They seem to be reluctant to go in so far. Poking the...
You keep poking and nothing happens. I tell you what, why don't we go in together? I'm sure nothing terrible could possibly go wrong.
Or are we going to split the party?
You've already split the party three ways so far. So
Get in the robot, Shinji.
They'll toss the glowing yellow mushroom into the circle.
Alright, you toss the mushroom in. Doesn't seem to do anything.
Step through? Safe?
Well, they've gone in and I haven't heard any screams of terror, so yeah, it should be fine, yeah.
Yasuo would like to step back onto the glowing circle where he is. Does he reappear back here?
Alright, so now I'm forced to fucking speed everything all the way up. So, alright. Laura, we're gonna have to go to you.
Are you guys coming?
No. We're gonna have to go. We're actually gonna have to catch everybody up. So, Lyra, you appear on this side. What do you do?
Right? Laura kind of looks at their hands and thinks by herself, am I dead? It doesn't seem like it. Alright. Well, I could go back and help them if they're not dead yet. Or go ahead and don't care and see for myself what's up there. So, you know, she just goes forward because she doesn't give a shit.
Alright, you go forward.
And looks to the left.
You see two corridors. One that just seems to end at a dead end with some pickaxes and mining equipment. Look to another way. And you smell a thick stench of not quite decay, but it smells almost like feces and other fecal matter. Very musky smell. You don't hear anything coming from that direction immediately. But the ambient sounds around you do hear commotion coming from. It's hard to tell. It seems to be coming from above, but you're in a very thick rock structure, so it's hard to really pinpoint.
Alright, well, that's weird. She slowly goes a little forward.
Alright, as you move forward, take a look around. You see various rooms, compartments that have minimal bedding. Like you see tufts of what looks like hay or some structures in the corners. Small bowls. Each one is gated up with a gate that seems to almost slide to the side to open. But you don't see anyone inside.
Well, this kind of looks fucked, doesn't it? She slowly approaches more and more. Out of the sides, just looks in every cell.
As you continue, you see more of these cells. Each one kind of... They seem used. They don't seem to have been left... well, unused. You see various scratches on the walls in different languages. Some just markings, some drawings. Very few belongings in them. A few of them you see bones that have gnaw marks on them.
She starts to feel kind of uneasy, so I'm just going to Can I just roll stealth check and be like
Yeah,
a little more?
Yeah, you can try and
Alright,
roll
just gonna
stuff.
do that.
Alright. You make sure to stick to the shadows as best you can. The area itself is fairly shadowy. It's just a slight glow of these mushrooms that seem to be cultivated into the walls themselves. You take light steps, taking care not to hit anything.
Is this door locked?
Do you check it? You check the door and it appears to be unlocked.
I open it.
Alright, you open the... And this time, yeah, so you pop through. And I'll just... Yay, time is fucky wucky. Alright. You pop up to here. You can all unsnap to grid, by the way. It just makes things easier when moving. You see this corridor.
Lara, are you here?
You've
Oh,
actually
God,
been in
it's
here
not
quite
that.
some time before other people start jumping in.
Oh.
Alright, you run in and...
Yasso would like to observe these pens. He would like to check at that writing,
Mhm.
and he would like to investigate those bones.
Alright, as you make your way through this area, make me an investigation check. Lara, make me a... Well, don't make me anything. You open the door and it's open. You walk in.
No.
Alright, as you look at the writing on the walls and you look at the bones and all that, the bones appear to be cooked. They look brittle and they have been gnawed at and broken open. Appears to have been just leftover food that someone has been... various people have been trying to eagerly get every bit of sustenance they can out of it. The markings on the wall, they resemble just time stamps, basically someone marking it how many days they've been here, perhaps a month, you don't really know. The various languages are two. You see Undercommon, and you see Dwarvish.
Ooh,
on
he
this
knows
side.
both of those.
Okay. As you begin to read it, there's nothing poetic or anything. It just seems to be someone recalling the time in this area. It seems to be someone's saying how they managed to get here, how they were captured and forced into this area to work for, seems to be some sort of cultivation of mushrooms, and their general disliking of the predicament they have found themselves in. Alright, Lara, make me investigation check or whatever it is. As you enter, you see this big room. You see what honestly looks like a surgical table that is very messy. You see a table full of notes and rags, a body of water used that is currently dripping slowly.
What's on the table?
Alright. As you get in here and look around, you hear the slight pitter-patter of steps coming.
She,
Yeah, so you
at the
turn.
side of Yeso, she kind of rolls her eyes and says, "So, you know that, are you?"
No, got it to calm down, but I think we can talk these up as probably not a peaceful people.
And at this time, someone else pops into the table. Emery, you find yourself... Well, two of your other fellow comrades have been before. You find yourself in a small hallway.
Well, she's just gonna go, Rora, Yahri, and then she's just gonna basically sit here because she's gonna be waiting for Nob.
Alright. And somewhere, throughout all of this, Yasso poked his head back in and said, "Hey, are y'all coming?" And I guess poked back out, and now he's low. I don't know when that happened, but somewhere along the line it happened somewhere. Because he said it did, so...
It just be like that.
Yeah, I'd say like a few minutes after this. Hey, you guys coming along?
Alright, so you're waiting for Knob and Belmore. They were talking. Yassel, somewhere before he actually came into this room, popped back in and said, "Hey, you coming?" and popped back out. So, Knob and Belmore and you two saw Yassel pop in and pop back out.
Nob will be very confused by all of this. Raise their staff and say to Belmore and I guess Samuel, "Fucky wucky!" and charge headlong.
Alright, you charge headlong into the sigil. Samuel, somehow, I wasn't really looking when it happened, stood into the portal and he also vanished. You run headlong into the portal, you vanish, and you both pop out the side. You, still carrying your momentum, run headlong into Emery.
Bless the sweet summer fungal child.
And while that's going on, they hop on. They pop out here. It's a very tight.
No, are you okay?
It's a very tight fit for the pig and the man. Samuel, I would just say someone's right here or somewhere.
Purple scare.
You're fine now. Let's go find Laura, okay?
Everything's abandoned here, but be careful and quiet anyway. The people who live here probably aren't going to be nice.
Alright, so let's actually have your conversation with Laura before you zip back through there, because timeline is getting all fucked up! The timeline!
Time is a construct.
The sacred timeline is all fucked up! Alright, so let's go ahead and have your conversation before Yassel ran off again. Okay, I guess the conversation just ended
We
there.
already had it.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Guess the conversation just ended and he ran off. I don't fucking know what's going on anymore. I've lost control of the rails.
Wait. You said something about
Mission
not being
failed
nice.
successfully.
Alright, wait, hang on, I got this. You're saying that, well, you know, they kinda seem like my kind of people, don't they? Don't seem all that bad. You don't know what they did, maybe they're a good party, I don't know.
Those are slave barracks.
How do you know the slave barracks?
He just gives her a stare with the stare of, I've gone to college.
You see the face on the token, you get that.
It was literally written on the walls.
Who writes on the walls?
People were
Oh my
held
God, here are
captive.
slave barracks.
People were writing about being held captive and forced to work.
I mean, that's his life, isn't it?
Just stares in disapproval.
I think you shouldn't worry that much. I think we're fine. You just passed a giant gold spider. I don't think there's any problem here. He's guarding the place. I think we're fine.
Then, what all those, notes right there say?
Good question. I can read them. Potentially. I don't know what they're written in. Shepard?
Yeah.
What are the notes written in?
Alright. As you look around, what languages do you speak? It's written on a common and it's written in a English. Fuck it. It's written in a combination of Uncommon and Elvish.
do I speak again?
Do you speak Undercommon or do you speak Elvish?
I don't. I don't think. Actually, no, I don't speak either of those. So
Okay,
yeah,
then you have no
the
idea.
conversation passed. All right, yeah, no, I can't read them. You figure it out. I don't know. Just focus outside. Whatever.
Alright, you walk outside, and this is what I'm going to say. Yas ran the fuck back outside. Just like, hey, this is fucked up out there. Because the timeline! The sacred timeline!
Look, just no one do anything they're not supposed to, and the Langoliers won't come through and eat everything.
You do you, boo.
So he's going to read those as best as he can. His Undercommon is well studied. He probably should have done a little better on his Elvish.
But
He
does he
only
know?
learned Sylvan.
But does he know Elvish?
He does not know Elvish.
Okay, that's
only.
what I knew. All right.
does some stuff.
Then, as you begin to read, you get glimpses of it because you can understand the Undercommon portions. The Elvish portions, it's fuzzy to you. You don't really know what it is, but from what you glean, it appears to be a series of medical documents, studies that have been made, on individuals and animals. Every so often you see the word poisons in there somewhere. But that's really as much as you can glean.
I'm feeling significantly less confident about being here. What about you guys?
And as you three enter, and by three I mean two, because only two of you actually are, you see all of these different quarters that have been, let's just say, well lived in, but not well taken care of.
Does it look like anyone's been here recently?
Recently, yes. Well, it's... yes. You see traces of current inhabitants, yet you do not see any.
Are there any
Yes.
corpses?
You do not see any corpses, you don't see any bodies, you don't see anyone. There's traces that people were recently in here, but you do not see them. Chop accidentally knocks over some boxes.
Oh, you're here as well, are you? Well, alright, I guess.
Greetings, Lara.
Hi. Glad you're still alive, I guess.
I'm glad you're alive as well.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm glad you're alive as well.
Yeah. Me too. Conversation.
But I hope you're okay. You would want to be alive.
So Yassel's just nervously walking around, looking in here. Is this visible? Shepard, are you muted?
Yes, god fucking damn it. That little cave in right there, yes, that is visible. This... Make me a perception check. You do see that, but make me a perception check. That's quite obvious. Alright.
Soft 20.
Alright, as you look into this cell, just for lack of a better word, this cell looks, compared to the rest of them, fairly unused. There are some scraps that have been left around, but they seem to be fairly old. You do see that little caveway, in a way, going into a tunnel that looks somewhat familiar to what you've seen before. But compared to the rest of the cells, this one looks the least used.
Hey, guys. Check this out. Someone must have escaped. And, think this could be a way deeper in? If Nod doesn't know any others?
Deeper in, there were stairs here.
I don't think we should take the stairs. Stairs would get us in with these drow who would probably enslave us.
Are y'all yelling this throughout the hallway?
No.
Okay, well.
Oh, Laura is.
Because currently where you're standing at, you are yelling this across the hallway.
Nada, we should maybe not scream.
Alright,
There's no one here. You can see that, right?
now as you enter this room, you see
Caverns. There might be caverns of real.
You see a
I've been
room
heard as
full of medical equipment and all sorts of things. Medical equipment that really isn't used for your people, but you are somewhat familiar with it. Just offhandedly.
They will look around, like the water.
The water itself is somewhat fresh, and clean. It is constantly dripping from what looks like a natural rock formation. Basically a natural faucet, if you would. Do you speak Elvish, read Elvish, or anything like that? Can you read? That's a good question. Can you read?
Nob cannot read.
You don't know what that paper says. Oh, any of it.
They will dip their head in this water now.
Okay, it's cold. It's cold. You kind of have to hop up on a stool to get your head in, but you do. And it's cold water.
Not really. I have some fresh water if you want some fresh water.
Okay. Water, fine.
I'll give you one of my skeins of water.
Now pulls her head out and they're just soaked in this cold, wet water.
You may have one of my water skins.
As if you really needed to put the adjective wet in front of water, but I did.
They'll they'll water themselves a bit, and then hand it back to you.
You can keep her. It's fine.
They water themselves. I love it.
They wet themselves.
Continue search.
Phrasing!
Yeah, I think Yassel found something we can look at.
Alright, as y'all have been passing this little corridor, there is another little corridor that has a ladder that goes up. And since y'all are close enough, you actually do hear sound coming from above. It sounds like, well, it's difficult to hear it, but you do hear grunting, the occasional soft groan coming from above.
What is this?
That's another mushroom.
They will go pick it.
Alright, you pick the mushroom. That light source is now gone.
And stuff.
But it is in your hand.
Let's stuff it into their clothing.
You now have a glowing clothing.
Three glowing mushrooms.
Guys,
What?
this way.
No, look. Okay, let me
Quietly.
let me explain some basic
Knocks over a
cave
bucket.
life to you, right? Okay, so when people try to escape, right, they want to go out rather than deeper in, and we want to go deeper in. So let's just take these stairs and we go deeper in rather than go out. You know?
No, you
Fladdle.
idiot! The slavers are probably up there.
Are you calling me
If
an
they
idiot?
escape, yes. If they
Oh my god!
Knob, get back here, get back here, get back here.
Sure,
get
sure,
back here.
we're going
What
now.
do we
Get back
do? We
here.
really know who they slaved? They may not slave us. And number I plan to make on the meal, so we should be fine.
Exactly.
No.
Here I go.
You begin climbing up the ladder. You know, I don't think Chop's going up that ladder. Chop and ladders don't really mix.
Oh, this come up again.
Alright, you have already begun to climb up, so as you climb up several feet, the sounds get louder, and clearer. Eventually you slowly poke your head up, and you see, let's see, what do you see? Do you even have dark vision? Doesn't matter, there's glowing mushrooms. Alright, and let's see, let me grab you. Poke your head up here. And just in the immediate vicinity, looking around, you see a large, smells foul. It is a large, decaying creature. Warm, serpent-like creature. It's decaying, is covered in various fungal growths. And you see several individuals who are currently picking and collecting the growths and putting them in baskets and other storage containers. The individuals you see are thin, sickly looking. They wear nothing but rags. One is short of stature and heftier set. Another is also elvish, with dark skin. Well, I said also, but is elvish with dark skin. You see another individual who is also so short in stature, but is thinner.
Can I do a stealth check?
You can.
I'm just gonna quickly do this. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
I'm not myself.
That's a one, and now comes into play what I said about natural ones and natural 20s being automatic successes and automatic fails. So do you have advantage on that check?
I assume not.
Okay, then let's just go with no. You lift up the lid, because there's a lid. There's a lid to the ladder, not staircase. There's a lid. You lift it up. Just enough to see all this, but as you do, you kind of just forget where you are, and you kind of just slam it back, and it hits the back wall. Pow! and all of the individuals who are currently walking look up in the direction, and then you hear a yell in a language you don't know, and they all get back to cleaning up.
I think they're fine. They didn't kill me yet. I think we're fine. Come up, Oil.
You all down below hear this loud thud as Lara has accidentally slammed the lid to this ladle system.
Just angry kobold face right now.
We can split up the party. You can go the other way with Chop and Belmore.
You know that face Laura has on the token? She gives that to you again.
Did Lara say what's up there?
None of you know because she hasn't said anything yet, unless she.
No, I was
He said
asking.
it was safe.
I said they're fine. They didn't kill me yet out loud. Come on.
Oh, but not saying about this.
Nah,
Oh, but they know that you're there.
Good.
Goody!
And you hear footsteps slowly coming in your direction.
Well, Emery's gonna go up. She's gonna be right after Laura.
All right,
too.
Lara, you climb out. Now getting a full perspective of the view. You see several individuals who are wearing rags. They are not well taken care of. Walking on the mass that's in front of you, covered in fungal growths. You hear and see several other individuals who are wearing gowns. They all have a short sword, 2 on their hips. Wearing leather armor clad. And on the center of the armor is that spider symbol that you saw earlier on the amulet that you have, that Yasuo has now. One of them is walking in your direction now, seeing you because you're wide out in the open. And the others have their hands on their blades, looking around, making sure the people walking don't seem to get out of line. The individuals walking in your direction points to you and says something in a language you don't understand.
I
don't have tokens
Wait.
for these individuals, by the way, so it's just how it's going to be.
I'll just wait until everyone is up and then cast Confront Languages.
Alright. This time, Emery, you have climbed up top, so. Alright, I believe that is just one action to do, right? It's not like it's a minute, but you can also ritual cast or something like that. It is just one action, right?
Yeah, it's a one action.
Okay, so you cast Comprehend Languages on yourself. And now, mid-sentence, you hear what the individual is yelling. You hear them go, "What is the meaning of this? Why are you in your cell? Why are you wearing that? Who are you? State your business." And he's walking in your direction. Hand on blade.
What did they
How is
say,
everyone
Laura?
coming up? Well, they're just asking what we're doing here. That being said, I don't know. Where's everyone?
I think everyone's climbing up now.
Emery, what do you speak? Undercommon or Elvish?
I think I only speak Sylvan.
You should speak more than one language.
I don't know. I don't.
Most people
Hold on.
know several languages, more than just one. You know at least.
She probably knows
Common.
common,
Yeah, everyone knows
Yeah, common, obviously.
But
but
you
not
should know-
undercommon.
Well, yeah, well, maybe there's a chance. I don't know. Many of you know undercommon. It's a little surprising to me. I'll admit it. So you know common.
I know it.
You know Sylvan. That's really all the 2 you know. I feel like you should know more,
Hold
especially
on,
with your
let me go.
background. Especially with your
No.
background, I feel like that should give you some.
I know. I'm
Two's
pretty sure.
normal.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that the place I picked was Sylvan, and that was it.
Well, I don't mean from mine. I mean from your straight from the book.
they're back on-
That.
Yeah, usually
I
about
don't think
2 or 3 languages is the norm. So not
Yeah,
a lot
no,
of
I mean,
characters know
languages
a
were-
lot of languages.
Oh, one
Yeah,
edition.
no,
Oh, okay. You get to choose one edition language, but did you choose Artisan's Tools, Navigator's Tools, or one edition language? Which one did you choose?
I didn't choose.
I assume it would have been the Artisan's Tools for proficiencies. Is what this is.
Oh, for that? Oh yeah, Artisan Tools was that. That was what I
Okay,
picked,
so
but then I had,
so that's what it was. You
and
took the tools and you didn't take the language. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that makes sense. I knew you would have got one from there if you had the chance.
No, because I have cooked utensils with me.
Yeah.
So
that was your Artisan's Tools then. Okay.
yeah.
We figured it out.
Yes.
All right, and at this time you all have made it up. Chop squeezing into the area. It's just kind of sitting there.
Nob was right after Emery.
Oh,
You could probably move out of the way
boy.
for Chop.
Oh dear.
Uh,
Oh.
you
And
boy,
I think-
I think you're going to stay here for this one. And Belmore hops off Chop and begins.
Belmore
walking
would
his way out.
never leave Chop behind.
He's conflicted. I can't leave you,
Yeah.
buddy. You know what? That's how we're going with this because he ain't
Okay.
fucking here.
we're gonna make it easy for you.
No, you're not.
We're also
making
gonna make
easy on
it
myself.
maybe easier for you.
Immediately
Yassel
after
is
Emery.
going to try to salvage this situation.
All right, so you
Um,
all let me catch your eye up. But all right, so everyone, you
Okay.
eventually make it out the hole. You see an individual who is making their way towards you. Blade, well, not blade, but hand on blade. Currently, only
Okay.
3 of you really know what they're saying. Emery, you're kind of out of the loop. But
Right,
they look very mad.
Yeah. Yassel is going to try to salvage this situation. He's going to, with one hand, pull out and present the icon of Arachnish. With another, he is going to pull out and present some food from his rations. And he is going to speak.
Weep grana weep ninnybong. We are travelers. We bring news of one of your own.
What is he?
Was that an undercommon? Well, it doesn't matter because.
Oh, that is in Undercommon, of course.
Alright.
Except for the Ba weep grana weep ninnybong.
Yeah, I have no
If you know
fucking
what
idea what
that
that
is-
was. I have no fucking idea what that meant.
It's nonsense. Did no one watch the Transformers the movie? Oh my god!
I did, but I do
I
not
was
remember
looking at
that
that.
one specific sentence from
That's the
Transformers.
universal greeting.
You look like the type of person that'll watch Transformers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never.
No!
Yes, you do. All right. You say that presenting the amulet and the rations. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. May I have this with disadvantage because I'm actually speaking their language? This random mook in these weird clothes.
If you
Oh,
would
if
like
you-
disadvantage, I could totally give it to you. Sure.
I said advantage.
Oh, I thought you said disadvantage. No, that's what's letting you make the roll in the first place. So no.
Okay.
If you ever need message, tell them the number I plan to make
Oh,
a
thank
food if they want.
God! That's a natural 20.
All right, you begin spouting nonsense and then going into a language that actually exists. Holding out the ration and the amulet. The individual who is currently approaching you looks at you, all of you. Looks back to another individual who is that you currently in your Oh, you can't really see him. He's looking to someone over in this direction. That you can't see. Says something that most of you, well, actually, one of you doesn't understand. He says, "Go get the mistress. She has visitors."
Oh my god.
And that individual that you can't see kind of walks off to the opposite end of this room that you're in. You see him go up another set of ladders, and the individual you're speaking to looks back to you. "You bred news of one of us. Who do you speak of?"
And he'll pull out that note. Bring it up here.
It is Shinma Kunta.
What? Can you say that again?
Don't say that again.
Please say that again.
He kind of nods slowly.
That was the name.
What?
That was the name of the guy.
By the way.
And what befell of that individual?
He met his end before we came across his remains. Predators must have got him.
He'll hand over he'll wait until this person in charge comes over to hand her these items.
In the meantime, Laura faces Yasuo and says, "You have to make fun of him."
I'm not. I'm being.
What was that thing? What was the thing you said in front of it? Like, even I couldn't understand that.
No one understands it. It's the universal
saying it then?
It's a bunch of nonsense that puts them off edge. You also present a snack, some food or something to show that you mean no harm, that you come in peace.
Off edge? It just sounded like you made fun of their language or something. I'm not gonna say a lot, but like, it was kind of weird, not gonna lie. And then you just hint them breath as if they're fucking animals, aren't they?
God,
Well, we don't have enough nothing rationed. I did offer to make them a meal if you wouldn't mind telling them if I could just use their kitchen or food. I can make them food, and that could be a peace offering.
You think they have a kitchen here?
Emery has
you said
no
that.
fucking idea what's going on.
I'm assuming they're talking to each other in common.
No,
Yeah.
they were speaking in a language you don't know.
No, between.
Oh, those two.
Lara,
Oh, those
though.
two. Oh,
Lara.
okay.
Yeah.
Screaming common right now.
I just like to try to figure out what Emery is thinking from this perspective, that you just see Yassel offer food and an amulet to just a random individual, and you think they must be hungry.
Okay, Nob and I already talked about making them food, okay?
He'll turn back to this individual and in Undercommon,
again, our apologies to have barged in on you like this. Again, we were just passing through. May we offer you food, a meal? In the meantime,
I'm fine. How did you make it in here? Also, Nob, as you look at the large thing in front of you, well, you know what it is. It is a long deceased, well, maybe not long deceased purple one. The fungal growths are massive. They are very rare. Seeing these growths actually present is a very rare thing indeed. You see various individuals collecting them.
Knob, don't wander off.
The individual points to the short one. What's that one doing?
Who knows?
He just has a fascination with mushrooms. Now he's been our guide through here so far.
That's fine, but leave them be until we find out the situation.
No, you should leave those mushrooms alone.
Why? Mushroom friend.
If you look, are you looking at Yassel?
They were just.
Yeah.
looking.
He has the face of, oh dear God, please don't muck this up. We might die. He's very nervous.
Make an insight check to see if you actually understand that. Okay, you get it.
No touch.
Yeah, like before, how we couldn't take our mushrooms? We probably shouldn't touch these. At least I think... I have a feeling that Yasuo doesn't want us to touch these.
They'll kind of lean on the purple worm. Hungrily.
They're so cool. They're just leaning.
If you're hungry, I can give you a ration. Would you like one?
They'll point to the worm. Mini ration.
We can't eat that.
I think he can eat it. Or they can eat it.
The man just takes his attention back to Yassel. Again, how did you find your way in here?
Why is it not doing it correct?
Oh. We were just wandering through. Been looking for... Oh God, I have to choose my words carefully. We've been on an expedition exploring around here.
Yes, exploring. But how did you get... He kind of points to the ground. Here.
Oh, yes, sorry. I mean, we told your guardian construct that we were not here for any harm, and you just stepped on the teleportation circle that you had. Some of us a little more rashly than others.
Make another persuasion check.
Oh God, she can't get here fast enough. Oh, that's 6.
I see. In that case, kind of looks at you all. You all can wait over there. And he kind of points to the side. Over here. Until I get word.
Thank you.
Don't talk to the workers. Don't cause any trouble.
Wouldn't think of it. Would not think of it.
Well, Laura just kind of looks at them over there. And
I
then
feel
says-
like a. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I feel like a persuasion check is necessary to convince
Oh,
Nob
God.
to
Oh
not.
god.
A persuasion check or a grapple check?
Or the. You could try a grapple. That's nice.
There.
But, oh, I guess that's fine. They will look very sad as they can't examine the mushroom and eat the worm. Like slump down, their cap kind of sags a bit.
Maybe we can eat it later. Although she will not be eating it. She's gonna
Kinda
hand
check-
you out a... Yeah, what's up?
I was just asking what kind of check would it be to examine the mushrooms.
Oh, look, just to just to look at them from afar. It's just a perception check to get it like an actual gleam anything of interest. You would have to be pretty close, and it would either be a nature check or an investigation check, whichever one works best. Both work equally fine in this scenario.
They'll sadly follow.
Well, technically, Emery's not going over there. She was never told to go that way.
Well,
She couldn't understand him, and she was never told
Emery.
that they were going that way.
Emery, Knob. They want us over here.
is someone over? Okay, is someone over here?
In that corner, no, but there was an individual who's standing right here talking to you. I just don't have a token for him, but they're standing right there, who's been talking this entire time.
And you were in plain
s-
view of him.
And you saw them motion to an area, and then you saw Yassel and Nara kind of go that direction.
And
you Nob can actually
You
understand
speak
what-
Undercommon.
Yes, that's what I was going to. You can actually understand them. Emery is the only one who has no idea what's going on. Well, you can understand language.
They-
You can probably put two and two together.
They
She wouldn't
could
have been
under-
looking that way, though. So...
Yeah, you were preoccupied with Nob, so that's that.
They could understand. They just don't care because they're.
Yeah.
They really want to learn about.
But noticing that you two have not moved, he will look at you two and say again, and motion with his hand to where Yassel is standing. You can wait over there. Emery, it just sounds like gibberish to you. You don't know what he's saying, but you see him motioning to another side of the cavern.
Name nah. They will rapport spore the person.
You give out another puff of spores around the individual, who quickly pulls his blade out, and then he starts hearing your voice in his head and goes, this, puts his blade back. And now he starts speaking in his mind to you and the rest of you. Well, let's see. Yeah, he's just talking to you. He's not talking to anyone else through his mind. So he's talking to you, and he's saying, "You can wait over there. I know your kind likes mushrooms and decay, but this is for the mistress, not for other individuals."
Not go, but examine will.
Just don't touch anything.
Laura's here touching stuff.
Examine.
Alright, he was preoccupied, so you go over there and you start touching. As you look around, you see various... It's just equipment. It's harvesting equipment. You see scythes. Not scythes, sickles. Stuff used for cultivation of mushrooms.
Nothing valuable.
Nothing of high value. It has the obvious value of just what it is, but it's nothing fantastical or anything like that.
Alright.
Okay.
She goes up to a worker.
Oh, Lara. Lara,
What?
come here for a second.
What do you need?
And he is going to adjust his density to make himself twice as heavy. And he is going to make a grapple against you with advantage.
Alright, you see Yassel just, motion to his chest, and you kind of see the ground around kind of give way all of a sudden. Just slightly.
And
he
would you like us
attempts
to...
grab you. Well, yeah, because you're grappling, so you attempt
Yeah, would you like us to roll on this?
Well, yeah, you have to. They
Can
attempt
I-
to grab you. So, in this kind of scenario, unless you just flat out say, I fell, then you don't have to roll. But, if you want to resist, then you do. So, Yassel, it will be a athletics check for you. And, Lyra, it would be a athletics or acrobatics for you, your choice.
Oh, it's...
Unless you just
Don't
say,
let your-
that's fine.
Do roll. Do the
Okay.
rolling thing.
Alright, now you walk up to one of the mushrooms. The guard is eyeing you all very carefully.
Alright, so you willingly fail the check?
No, roll.
Oh, no, the roll.
Okay.
Let's see, so...
I don't
11.
imagine her
I'll
allowing herself
say,
to get
no,
battered.
I'll say you would have advantage, so it's a 12. Because it is a mushroom and your mushroom-related tendencies. So... This,
Sorry,
this
I
mushroom...
interrupted.
Well, you rolled first, so I'm getting you first. You took a still roll. I'm still looking. I'm watching. You know that this mushroom is a very rare species that only grows on some of the largest creatures that have since perished. It's used in various medicinal medicinal purposes. It's also food related. It's used for various dishes, high-end stuff that your people aren't really necessarily needed for. But you know that certain civilizations, this one included, highly value this type of mushroom for its cooking properties as well as its also medicinal properties. You don't really know the full value of such a thing or the full medicinal uses of it, but you know that it is what it's used for, and that it is highly sought after. Alright, now we get to this. So, Yassel, you try to grab Lyra to hold her in place, keep her
Okay,
from rushing
so
off, but Lyra...
He tries to pull her down to his level. Unfortunately, is not able to. She lifts up fairly easily, so she now has a doubly heavy kobold just hanging up from her shoulders, just
Oh, you didn't even get a hold of her. She is out just away from your grip.
getting in her face. Well,
It's also a dexterity check. I'm pretty sure you would have a high
it was
acrobatics check. Well, it's athletics. It's athletics for you. For the person you're grappling, it's a choice. So it's either acrobatics or athletics.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure it's higher than a 22, if it was even acrobatics.
Lara, I need you to listen to me.
What was that?
Purple worm. That is a purple fucking worm. These people
What
took
is
out
then?
a purple worm. They have slaves. If we fuck this up, we will never see the sun again.
Oh, well, I haven't seen it in a while anyway. What do you even want? I'm just not gonna attack it.
Just don't fuck this up, okay?
Fuck what up? You're here about making fun of them. Just stay put, will you?
It's a universal grading. Oh my
Oh my god, stop. Oh, just stop, alright?
I'm designating this the angry corner. I'm going to the angry corner.
Oh, you do that, and she fucking rolls her eyes and is like, "What a weirdo!" And then it
corner. I love it.
goes up to a worker.
The walker or the guard?
Is there gold?
Guard.
The guard.
Oh,
The
guard.
individual you've been speaking to, the one who is not dressed like shit.
I just
The one
go
who
to a
told
random
you
worker.
to not speak with the workers.
That is also
Exactly.
true. He did say don't speak to the walkers, and he said you
I
can wait
know.
in that corner.
I'm going to a worker.
All right, you're going to a walker. As you begin to walk in that direction, the individual, the guard, G-U-A-R-D, not gold, the guard, who has been speaking to you, notices you moving in that direction and calls out to you. Don't bother them. They're walking. They're not
Alright,
allowed
so-
to speak to visitors.
Okay, then I walk up to the guard.
You walk up to the guard. All right, you walk up to the guard.
Where was the guard again?
He's just standing right here. He approached you when you first entered, and he hasn't moved. He's just been keeping a careful eye on you all.
She's gonna ask him. So, who do you work for, huh? Who is that?
I work for our clan, our mistress, and I work for Arachnish, our god.
Yeah. Who is your mistress? Who is that?
She is a devout member of our clan who is able to directly channel our fair lady's guidance.
So you're saying she's about to, like, I don't know, tell you what your god wants? That sounds like a lot of bullshit.
No, she's going to tell me whether or not we're all meant to kill you right now.
Oh, well, that's perfect. I'm waiting, yeah?
And as he said that, and as this has happened, you see that the rest of the guards have kind of slowly been approaching.
Looks behind her, is like, who?
There's several guards in here right now. There's about four of them, not including him. So 5 total.
She kind of looks around and is like, well, you do you, huh? And then just kind of,
Hose up and says, I suggest you just wait there.
just, I don't know. Goes to send with these two. That's pretends to conversation, yeah.
Pretends to look at mushrooms.
They're having a silent conversation.
A text-based conversation, if you would.
What's he
They'll
doing?
nod.
He's glaring at you
They'll
with
sit
the
on
face
this,
of, "This is all your fault."
hop up on this, and wait to be taught Old MacDonald.
As you... Wait, what?
We're learning Old McDonald.
Oh my god. As you approach this mushroom and hop on, the guard who's standing right there says, well, he doesn't actually say anything. He's speaking in your mind again because now he's infected. And he kind of knows the deal. Don't... I ask you to please get off the crops. This will be my only time I ask nicely.
Nob looks angry, actually, now. And they've never seemed angry before.
Okay, no, you're
Oh
fine.
boy.
Refreshing the sun, okay?
Very well.
From down in the hole, you hear a voice. Is everything okay up there?
Would Belmore like to also learn Old McDonald with us?
Your lack of silence says volumes. I'm sure they'll find. I'm sure they'll find John.
Belmore with her backup in case something goes wrong.
All
We can
right.
only hope.
And after several minutes go by, the individual who went upstairs earlier comes back down. About 15 minutes go by or so. Comes back down, walks up to the guard you have been speaking to. They whisper something to each other's ears.
I would like to overhear.
Alright, so he comes. They approach each other. You would like to come down. Make me a perception check to try and overhear what they're saying.
21.
All right. You watch the lips move, and your ears kind of poke up a little. As they speak, you get bits and pieces. They all speaking a combination of Undercommon and Elvish, so you pick up the Undercommon parts. And what you glean from it is that the individual known as the Mistress has given you all permission to not be automatically executed on sight, and would like you all to see her. So that individual walks off, and the guard you have been speaking to walks up to you all a couple of feet away. It seems that you all have been granted access. I will show you to her area. Follow me.
And Yazzle follows at a respectable distance.
Alright. He begins walking through.
How long would it take to examine this one?
Well, I think we're all following the guy now.
You all are, by the way.
Guys, come on.
It really just depends on what you roll. I mean, Alright, so I'm going to say if you spend like several seconds there, it would be an investigation check to see what you can find out. Really?
Because
Alright, better question. What would you like to know? Then I can actually
they
answer
want to
it
know
properly.
what this is and what it's used for, and if they want to know more about it.
Alright. In that case, getting real, like, I know everything about it. It'll take you a couple of minutes. It might even take you to know some experiments. You're not going to do experiments. So, it's going to be really more of whatever you roll determines what your character would have known about this mushroom previously, and then I tell you what you may know now. Just by looking at it for a few seconds as you walk by. Unless you stay behind, which may cause its own issues. Up to you.
Because they interpreted when the guards said, "We're welcome here to."
He did
Like
not say that we are
dudes.
welcome here.
Well, what he said is you have been given permission to visit some. I literally forgot what I just fucking said. So whatever.
To visit the mistress.
To visit the mistress. So you could interpret that however you would like. And then he said, follow me. So,
And they'll
again,
give a cursory glance as they follow.
alright, so you do follow. Okay, so, again, I'm giving you advantage on these rolls because it's mushrooms and you're a spell druid and, you know, you all yourself a mushroom, so. 24. With a 24, you know that this mushroom is a high delicacy. It is, again, not really something used by your people, but from other individuals. This mushroom here is highly sought after, and it actually grows from the decaying material within a purple worm stomach. So it is highly sought after, very rare, and only grows on a purple worm's corpse after it has died. Reflects on the origins of their own people. Where do I come from?
What did I grow out of?
Yeah, that's kind of what they're wondering as well.
What did I grow out of? But that is basically what you know. It is a valuable mushroom that grows out of the stomachs of purple worms after they have deceased. And you kind of know that just from looking at it as you're passing by. You have been taught this from your people. This is knowledge that you know from your people. Rather, the role is just to say if you took that information in, and you can take that information and apply it to what you're saying. But that's what you glean. So you all follow the guard as he takes you across this hallway. Basically, he walks past this cut. This section of the womb has actually been cut, and you see that there is a pathway that goes through. This is what they've been using to walk from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm. Right. So we will gather up,
Should we
and
maybe
you can
not?
and you can take us there.
Should we maybe not leave Belmore behind?
Oh, he'd be fine. It's not like he's gonna, leave his pig, is he?
I imagine Belmore being the type of person who'd be scared to be alone.
He'll, I don't know, find something to do, like feed his pig, play board games with his pig, or, I don't know, sit on his pig. So, whatever, just leave him be, he'll be fine.
I just imagine Belmore and Chop playing chess together now.
Yeah? Wait, does he have, like,
I have no
a
idea.
game
I don't
in
know.
his inventory or not?
I don't know.
They're just passing the time, I'm sure. But so anywho,
The last y'all saw of Belmore was he was downstairs. He didn't come up, and he just yelled out, and no one said anything to him.
yeah.
I'm busy doing Old MacDonald, excuse me.
Well, if you're so concerned about him, you can send Samuel to send a message.
But in the meantime, we follow the guard.
Yeah, we should maybe tell him where we're going.
However, Lara turns to Samuel and is like, can you go check on him?
Samuel just kind of rolls his eyes and hops down, looks into the ladder way, pokes his head back up and walks up to you. Well, floats more so. Seems him and the pig are having very intricate discussions about bone flavor.
About bone flavor. Oh, whatever. I'm not even surprised. Oh, they're fine.
Nob also thinks that an Emery is their walk. Harvest, sell, rare.
I don't know
Alright,
if it's
so-
true or not, but we can find that out, okay?
Wait. Shepard,
Hmm.
are you waiting for us to actually drag our tokens up to the ladder?
Well, no, I'm waiting for everyone to say if they're actually going that way or not.
I assume we are? Question mark?
I like
Is
to
everyone
get confirmation from everybody.
Yes.
Well, Nob was dissuaded multiple times, so they'll go.
Well, we checked up on Belmore, and that's basically all I really wanted to do.
Okay, so everyone is following the god as he makes his way across the room.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'll just drag you all over. How long does it take a party to get across the room? Alright, you all make your way across the room, and he motions up the ladder. Go up that way, and there'll be another individual waiting for you. I'm still in the clock hill.
Before we go to the next room, can I go pee, please?
Yes, I'm going to do a break right now.
Thank you.
To both in and out of character. Hey, chat! How are you doing?
I'm going to go ahead and do a break. Be back in a little bit. And, yeah. Break time!
Hello, chat. Are you enjoying our wonderful job of, what's the word? Self-sabotage?
What do you mean
I don't know if I
self-sabotage?
call it self-sabotage.
I say this both as a player and as a character. That is a purple worm carcass. That's a big deal if they can take it out.
It's dead.
You don't know how it died.
They probably killed it.
You just know it's dead.
I feel like you're worrying about absolutely nothing. As Laura, as me.
I will also point out the slaves.
You're fine. You don't know those slaves. They could be prisoners. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
It was described as work.
I would like the DM to roll deception as I roll insight against him.
Oh, bold of you to assume it's deception. What's going on here? Why isn't this working?
So you can't just assume it's 2021.
Well, I was going to run an ad break, but it's telling me I can't. There's that button. It was bugged out. There. Now I hit the run ad button. All right. I'll be right back.
Nice guitar.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I was.
No, I want to hear it. Go back.
Keep going. Keep playing.
I'm muted for the reason you couldn't hear it. All right.
No. I want to hear it.
It's not like you can even hear it well.
I don't care.
It's not plugged in.
Serenade us all.
You wish.
Thank you.
Nah, you don't want to hear me. Nah.
Yes,
I
we
do though.
Chat. Do you want Jitto to serenade us with a nice guitar strumming and a little bit of song?
I do.
I know you guys are there. I can see you watching us.
Fuck you.
Maybe when it's not 4 a.m., then I'll do it. But now it's 4 a.m.
But
So I
I want to hear it. Fine,
Okay,
when it's
maybe-
5 a.m.
Yeah, I mean. Okay, at some point, if you ever talk
Yeah.
outside of NA hours, I can do it.
Okay, I have off on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And will you play then?
Sure. Okay.
Cool.
How many hours are you guys after me? Or How many hours am I ahead?
What time zone are you in?
CST. CEST. Yes. I think it's CET already. I don't know. What time zone am I in?
What country are you in?
Netherlands.
And what
It's,
time is
the
it for you right now?
Oh, it's CEST. It's 4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. for you, and it is just about 10 o'clock on the eastern seaboard of the United States.
It's about 9 p.m. for me.
So that's 7
8
hours.
Here.
Mm.
I have off all day Tuesday, and I don't work Wednesday, so I can do any time.
And viewers, if you join our Discord, links down below, you too can hear one of our cast members serenade all of us with some wonderful guitar tunes.
I will try and prepare something, okay? Is that alright?
So what time? Give me a time.
I don't know, give...
I can do any time.
Like,
Well, okay, actually, I can't do
hang
any
on.
time. I do have an orthodontist appointment on Wednesday. But, other than that,
Let me check if I work Tuesday night. I do work Tuesday night.
okay. Well, what about Wednesday? I can do Wednesday.
I'm off Wednesday.
Cool. We'll do it Wednesday. Just, I can't, I think my orthodontist appointment is like 8:30 a.m., but it only takes like 5 minutes.
Okay, just send me a message once you don't have anything, and I'll probably be there.
Okay. Hold on, let me double check on my appointment. Yeah, it's a 5:50. I'll probably be home around 9:30. Let me see. 9:30.
Alright, is everybody back?
Okay, 4:30 on Wednesday for your time. 4:30 your time.
4:30 my time. Ooh.
PM on Wednesday.
Wait, isn't it like super early for you?
No. That'd be like 9:30 a.m.
Yeah, holy shit. I don't even know if I'm home already because I don't have school. We'll see.
Okay.
Just
Well,
send me a message.
anytime, any time after 4:30 your time. Okay.
Okay, that will be fine.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
Shepard.
Cool. Yo.
Shepard. Did you close
Did I?
out your Twitter account?
No, I changed the username to actually be, my actual username.
Oh. Well, I need to update some things then.
I need to update. I'm not going to go through and update it on every video that I've already uploaded because that's. Just
Well, no, I mean
super
not on
insane.
that, no, but I mean
But I want
when I go forward sharing links and advertising your show.
Oh, okay. There might be some places I still need to update it, but yeah, I updated
Okay,
it.
here we go.
Anyway, is everybody back?
Yeah. And chat, again, if y'all enjoy this, want to give your thoughts, want to share some art, get us here on twitter.com/DnD with Shepherd, and also search for Dungeons with Shepherd on YouTube to catch our backlog, as well as all of Shepherd's other shows, including his Pokemon Nuzlocke. Which version are you running through again?
It's Moon.
Moon. Nice. I stopped at Y.
Why? Tell me why. Hey, nothing.
Nothing
Hey, got him. Nah, but you have.
I have been here, yes.
Okay. Wanted to make sure you were here because I was about to answer your question. Roll me a nature check to see what you know about that. Let's just see what you actually know. Did you just roll it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Or was that the old one? Okay, that's the new one that you just did. Alright, 22. You know that the uses for the purple, this one in particular, for your people, you could eat it, you could cultivate it the way these people are doing for other versions of food, or just other fungal cultivations. Harvest it for bait. You could harvest the poison and make use of that with your weapons and such. Obviously not your club, because that doesn't really work. But stuff along those lines. You also know that the interior of it could be used for various things, various potions could use bits and pieces of it. What else is there? You would know that if this one had consumed various metals or gemstones, or even people who were wearing bits of metal, that those remnants, if it hadn't already passed it already, could still be lodged in its stomach somewhere, because its digestive system just can't digest metals or gems. So unless these people have already harvested such items, those could be present and used. But for the most part, it's just a massive food source.
Purple worm, very useful. Poison, maybe gem, shiny. Lots of food. We'll say to the party. Or think to the party.
Alright.
But it is running out of mushrooms, but mushrooms could be used for food, so yeah, I can see that.
Alright, and as you all make your way up to this set of ladders, the area around you has been pretty pungent with a smell of decay. But as you get to this ladder, you're hit with another scent, another smell, and it is also pretty pungent, but in a different way. But also almost sweet. It's pungent, but it's sweet at the same time. And you hear the sound of screeching from up above. And as you all make your way up the ladder,
Before Knob goes up, they'll try and grab this mushroom.
Alright, are you doing that discreetly or just out in the open?
I guess discreetly. Like just nonchalant, just
Okay, yeah, so discreetly, nonchalantly, just yoink. Make a sleight of hand check. Alright, you... Basically everyone sees this. Everyone just sees Knob just yoink up a mushroom and put it in the... Just put it somewhere. Not sure where you would put it at, but you would put it somewhere, I know.
in their coat,
Mm.
leather. Like,
It's a little obvious, a little clunky, just... Was not very discreet about it.
I blame Belmore for this corruption of this poor innocent child.
I don't think that had anything to do with Belmore. I don't think that had anything to do with Belmore at all.
If anything, it'd be Laura and Belmore.
Nope, that was the power of Shroom. That's what that was. By the power of Shroom! But the god doesn't seem to pay you much mind. Whether you don't know if he didn't see you or if he just doesn't care. But he has motioned you to go up to meet with another individual who will take you further. And he has since toned away to go back to his duties, supervising. Quotations. As you all climb up the ladder, you're all met with that pungent, sweet smell. And you eventually, let me actually just, get you out of the wall. You probably wouldn't have stepped there. Just get you out of that. You all make your way up this ladder into another flat bit. And you are greeted with the smell and sound of hundreds of thousands of bats above you, screeching. You see more of these workers who have been referred to as workers, scooping up this white material off the ground and putting it into barrels. You see them hold up baskets that the bats go down and eat from and then fly back up to the ceiling. And as you climb up, you're greeted by another elven figure who is wearing the same garb, and he motions you to follow them. Oh, my neck.
Yassel will follow him without incident.
And as they begin to make their way across, they look back to you all. Careful of the smutz on the floor. It is used for cultivation, and we do not need any unwanted extra excrement in it. Also, it smells bad on your boots. Follow me this way, come please. And they begin to move around in this direction.
He does
Aura
so.
waits for everyone to pass and then follows a few feet after.
Alright, so you would... okay. You would be like back here then, something like that?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, you all go through.
Oh.
Occasionally you see another wheelbarrow that has bat carcasses.
Werebear?
What? Wheelbarrow?
Did
What?
you say werebear?
No, I said
Wheelbarrow.
nothing even close. Yes, I said wheelbarrow. Damn you, English! Damn you! But no, you see wheelbarrows, not wheelbarrows, not even close. Wheelbarrows that are full of these excrement, and bits of them have groups of bats that are currently feeding from inside. As you get closer to them, you see that they seem to have various fruits that are placed inside. The fruits most of you are unfamiliar with. Nob, you're a little familiar with. They are a fruit that grows in this deep area. You also know that there is an area around this vicinity, close by, that is abundant with them. That is probably where these are being collected. Yeah, let's see. The individual guides you through this area to this stairway. And motions up. Please, this way. I will take you the rest of the way. Now scurries off in a different direction.
He's like a child.
Alright, Nob, as you run in this area, you see a section of this, for the most part, cavern system that is got this blue, glowing goo, and there's several bones put inside.
What is it? And this.
That's a glove. It's just a glove.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. It's just a glove. It's not a hand. It's not a separate hand. It's just a glove. Might be a hand in it. You don't know yet.
Are you sure it's just a glove? Because it just looks like a hand.
They'll poke this with their staff and look in here.
You poke it and it goes flat. It's just a glove.
It's just a glove.
It's just a glove. Sometimes a glove is just a glove. But as you look inside, it is this blue glowing liquid. Several bones throughout. As you get closer, make me a perception check.
Nob doesn't know manners, so
As you look at this glowing liquid, at first what you thought was liquid just by glancing at it and looking up, walking up to it, now that you can get a better view of it, is actually a very fine growing lichen that just gives off the appearance of being a liquid. It's actually a fine lichen that is growing on these bits of bones and other various materials that are in this cavern system. It appears that this area is being used to cultivate these lichens on various carcasses that are being dropped off in here.
can they gather some with herbalism kit?
With your what?
Herbalism kit?
You could try. But seeing how two people have not gone the way that they were instructed, the individual moves in that direction and looks at Emery and Nob, who is just kind of scurried out, just out of sight. And says, please, this way is where you need to go. Emery, you have no idea what they're saying. but you see them motioning. You rush in. You just ignore them and rush in.
I
Make
could,
make me a.
Nob is not gonna resist. They're gonna try and gather some of this with their herbalist
Not
kit.
resisting. All right. Make me a. Make me a survival check.
oh god.
Okay. You take out you quickly you take out your kit, and you begin gingerly scooping up the lichen as carefully as you can, getting some of the bone that is growing on of and putting it into your containers and stowing it away very quickly, as fast as you can, but as delicately as you can, as to not disturb the lichen. Seeing you run off and the individual begins to walk this way, kind of lets out a sigh. Please do not go in there. It is very sensitive to touch. Please, this way.
Nob knows what doing.
Can't listen to the law if you don't know the law. Whoops.
You're not
Fine.
breaking any laws.
I don't.
I'm making sure you take care of Fungal Friend.
Don't worry. It is being taken very well care of. I assure you. We've been doing this for quite a long time. This way, please.
They will squint at the nameless person.
At the faceless person. At the nameless, faceless person.
They'll hold out their hand. A little clammy, like, white hand to Emery. As if wanting to be handheld so they don't wander off.
She'll hand holding is very lewd. She'll take your hand. Let's go, Cup. No.
Follow along.
I just imagine Nob giving them that "I'm watching you" symbol with the fingers on the eyes as they walk away holding Emery's hand.
Yeah, they've gotten the sense that Yesel especially doesn't want them wandering off, so they'll trust.
So you
Emery
did just
to
that.
I mean, that's the reason why Emery's been staying behind and make sure you don't wander off too far.
Alright, you two get back with the group, followed by the individual who's quote-unquote guiding you. They motion up the ladder. Up that way, I will be up shortly.
Is Emery gonna stop Nob from grabbing a bat?
The bats are alive, they're
No.
not dead, so...
She will not stop you.
They will attempt to grab a bat.
Okay, make me a dexterity check to try and grab a bat.
Okay then.
A very flatty bat.
And honestly, I'm glad that they're alive because when I first saw them, I thought they were all dead in there.
Some of them may be dead, but a lot of them are flying about eating food.
Yassel will go up the ladder.
Alright, you slowly creep up on the cart,
Waiting for everyone to follow.
and you just lunge out and try to grab a bat, but they all just fly away before you can grab one.
Food.
The guard just sighs.
Marna, let's go up on top. I think we departed Yassel.
Yassel sighs as well.
Alright, you three go up the ladder. Now you go up the ladder as well. Is there something you wanted to do down here?
No, I'm following.
Okay. Don't want to stay in the guano pits anymore? Got it. Alright, you all... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Go ahead. Alright. So I'm gonna go here. Alright, you all. I'm gonna have to move you all slightly. Yeah, so you were actually in front, so I'm gonna snap you from grid because it puts you in a bit of a pickle.
Okay.
Just makes things easier. Alright, you all make your way up top. Alright. And as you get up here, you are presented with the scent of cooking food, cooking meats, and various fresh bread smells. Very different from the pungent smells down below. There is a hallway in front of you with the doors are pretty much left open just for breeze, you assume. And the individual comes up behind you. Go straight forward, there'll be another area. That is where we will be headed.
Thank you.
You said there were slaves, weren't they? This doesn't seem all too bad here. Quite nice, actually.
Alright, you walk by this large room. The smells of various meats and breads and stews fills the air. It's salivating, really, considering the only thing you've had to eat for the past 2 days has been rations. As you walk by, you see several individuals who are of the elven people that you have been talking to, escorting by, who are currently in the moment of cooking.
Okay.
This might be our chance to learn how to cook.
Now,
Food cook.
so was this the area that we would be meeting with someone, or did he mean to go up the ladder?
No,
steps
they were referring you to go up the next ladder.
Oh, okay. Up the next set of steps. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless Emery stops Snob, they're gonna try and go in here.
Oh no, we're going in there.
No, there is food. We're doing this. All right, you three. I'll just rush inside. No, I am going to ask that you turn off your radius, because it does kind of obscure the map a little bit that I'm seeing here. Just so people can actually get a better view of what they're looking at. And everyone's pretty much always going to be in your radius anyway.
Rob, honey, can you ask him if I could help them?
Sorry.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. As you enter, you see a cacophony of various foods, mushrooms, meats being prepared on the table. There is a cage full of what looks like some sort of small rodent that are still alive and very active, running around in a cage. And there is a basket of what seems to be some sort of amphibian legs. As you all rush in, the cooks seem to pay you no mind. They were busy preparing a meal. Your guide runs in just behind you. Excuse me, this is not the meeting area. The meeting area is up above. Just giving this poor person absolute help right now.
Oh,
Laura
no.
turns to the guy and says, "Oh, we know. It's fine. Just hang on."
What do you mind asking if we can maybe help cook?
Oh, they are trained professionals. They do not require aid. I'm sure you're fantastic cooks, but they are trained for this specific job, and they can do just fine. Thank you.
Nob will turn to the guy who's speaking and like angrily look at them and send into their mind, Emery want know how cook. They help.
I'm sure they could find a way to make a persuasion check first of all. Actually, make an intimidation check. Angry mushroom.
Oh no.
I'm sure she is a very good cook and could learn to do amazing things. But first we must see the mistress, and then I'm sure you could come back and cook her to your heart's content.
Want learn cook how. Use worm purple. Other thing.
Did he say it was okay?
Oh yeah, we can go cook. It's fine.
Alright. She's gonna go over there and she's gonna start to help.
Hey, no, but please.
Oh yeah, hang on. It's gonna be fine. Hang on, right?
As you approach the table, several of the cooks kind of just look at you. Look up at the
Guys, what's taking so long? Come on.
at the person talking. You rush back and you see Emery just jumping up onto the stool. In front of you is a bowl with various bits of mushroom and some other various ingredients. You're not too sure what they are, but you are
Yassel
familiar
will
with.
just look at the guard and perfectly mirror whatever exasperated, defeated face he has.
Laura just lost her
Brothers
ass
in
off.
suffering.
The various cooks look at you, look at the guard, look back at you, kind of give them the what the fuck, and the guard just kind of shrugs and goes, "I don't fucking know."
Guys, they don't want us here. We
Oh,
can
no,
come
they're fine
back.
with it. Don't you hear me? They're fine with it. Just go on.
No, they're not.
Keep going, yeah.
All right, Emery, what do? You have a bowl that is currently being unoccupied in front of you. There appears to be several eggs and mushrooms around you.
Ooh. Do we have a stove?
There is a stove. There is any
just
kind of
make, like-
cooking equipment you would think of is in this room right now. There is a stove. There was an oven. The
What time
oven.
of day would you say this is?
Time of day?
You don't know.
Yeah,
Make
I guess not.
it's
I'll just
from what we talked about last time. Is getting towards that end of the day for all of you. It's getting about that time, just from your natural internal clocks being like, it's time to go bed. Which is honestly why you, if I recall, all of you went to this place to begin with, was to try and find a nice place to sleep for once.
tell what the others are making to try to like help them with that.
As you look at the table, it appears to be a menagerie of different things. Some of them appear to be cooking some sort of fish, others are prepping skewers of meats. You do smell bread. There's obvious scent of bread that is being cooked in the oven currently.
Right,
But it
so-
appears to be a menagerie of different foods and delicacies that are very different to you. A lot of the
Shepard?
yes.
Right, so Yassel will turn to the guard. I'm sorry. I don't think we'll be able... And he's saying this in Undercommon.
Mhm.
I don't think we'll be able to drag them out of here anytime soon. I'll meet with the mistress. She's very interested in learning your cuisine. If you can please humor her. Nob, if you could please translate for everyone. Thank you.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, here goes.
Uh,
Let's not get us all killed or worse. 14? Question mark?
I understand she is very excitable about this opportunity. I really must take you all to see the mistress. If she makes it quick.
I was gonna make
it will
us
be
cook
done soon.
soup.
It'll be done soon. It's fine. It's fine. Just let him go. Yeah. Just let him go. It'll be fine.
She must make it
How
quick,
long does
and I
comprehend languages last?
I'm not too sure. She must make it quick, or otherwise the mistress will not be too happy, and I have someone see her very soon.
Yeah. We'll be
Henry?
quick. We'll be quick. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be quick. Yeah. Go on.
Henry, make this quick. Please. Please.
Okay, if I make it quick, she'll make like some eggs and like mushrooms with it.
Okay, make me a
Cooking check.
yeah, cooking check. That's actually what it is.
Yeah.
You have cook's utensils, right? Let me find cook's utensils.
Yeah, I do.
There's actually a thing that says what to roll on cook's utensils.
I'm
pretty sure
Let
it
me look
does.
it up.
Most
Hold
of the stuff
on.
like that has a set of rolls for you to use to cook stuff or
Hold on.
do whatever it is.
Let me look it up.
Fortune for food, medicine. Yeah, it just gives DC. It doesn't actually tell you what to roll. So entry from Zato, proficiency, information. Make a wisdom check and add your proficiency.
Okay. Do I get advantage with it? Because I do have proficiency with
Don't
That
get
gives you
advantage,
your-
but you get to add your proficiency bonus.
Dang. Okay,
That's
hold on.
what that does.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Wisdom.
Alright, and your proficiency bonus is still 2, I believe, so that's 14.
Hold on. I would also like to cast guidance on myself.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I do. Why is it not on my? I do have guidance. I don't know why it's not here. It is. I do have guidance.
Now what do you want to do for? Because you still gotta do that. Alright.
I'm working on it.
Working on it,
18.
Chief. 18. Wow, 18, okay. Let's see here. Alright. You grab one of the various skillets that's just sitting around the kitchen. You grab 2 of the fairly large eggs. These green eggs with blue spots. You crack it open and dump it out, its contents out into the skillet. You tell me what you do. What are you making? You said eggs and mushrooms, but what are you making?
Yeah, I was just gonna make scrambled eggs and mushrooms because they said it'd be quick, and that's quick.
That's true.
But she'll crack one egg, but she'll hand one the knob to have him crack one open because she is supposed to show him how to cook.
Alright, so you begin showing Nob how to cook scrambled eggs with mushrooms. It's a little.
Did you
Supposed to be
show how to
quick, isn't
crack
quick.
open the egg?
Yes, she would have cracked one open first.
Okay, because they were gonna like smack it against their face.
Is this how crack it?
So they crack it against the dark mantle corpse
Oh god.
and put some mushrooms on it.
Oh, okay. So you're throwing the dark mantle corpse into all of this. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. They have their own section right here.
Okay.
That they made.
So you take the dark mantle corpse, which is about the size of a human head, a little bit larger. Throw it into a skillet. You crack open some of the eggs. No, I need you to make me a a cooking check. So you make me a wisdom check without proficiency bonus added. So Jesus fucking Christ. All right, 22. Emery, you thought what you were making was amazing, and it is. It is, as you two cook, you crack open the eggs, you add the mushrooms, chop them up, add them in, you grab some of the spices that are hanging up and add it in, simmer it over the fire, stirring it up until it's nice and, scrambled eggs. And then you look over, and you see Knob, who has made what you've made, but taken it a step farther and added the exquisite fragrance and presentation of a dark mantle corpse, which to the untrained eye and just hearing the description sounds horrific and disgusting. But being the trained cook you are, you see the beauty and the extravagance that is in this plate that Knob has presented. You have both made gourmet meals of scrambled eggs and mushrooms with cheese, with dark mantle. Well, Knob has. You made almost equally extravagant, but fails in comparison. You were taken
you're a
aback.
natural.
Me cook.
You're the professional at it. You're a natural.
Now only need purple worm. Maybe Mistress Person give.
Mary, we were told to be quick, sir, and we're supposed to go to bed sooner, so we maybe can make something in the morning with purple one.
As you two finish and are just having this discussion, all of the cooks in the room are just kind of staring. They have since stopped what they're doing, and they've just been staring this entire time.
You didn't even ask permission.
Oh yeah, we did. We also.
I asked for permission. They told me it was okay.
When you cook like that, you don't need permission.
You had a translator right there with Knob who just sat silent.
Nora told me it was okay.
How long does to comprehend languages last?
I don't
An
know.
hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay, you got a good while left. At this time, one of the drow walks up to you two. They're wearing what appears to be final garments out of the rest of them, and they just kind of take one knee, and you see that there's like just tears running down their eyes, and they take your hands, and they just shake you, not you, your hands, and they say a language that Emery you don't understand, but Knob you understand. Actually, do you speak Elvish?
No.
Okay, you don't understand it either.
Would you like some? I could make you some as well.
Well, Lara understands it right now.
That is true.
I know Dwarvish, not Elvish.
You have comprehend languages up.
Yeah.
That is true.
You know all languages right now. You can understand him.
That is true. Do you care to know?
Yeah, sure. Tell me.
Okay. The individual who was just kind of holding both of their hands is just kind of going. This is exquisite. I have never seen such a beautiful display in my life. Please teach me your ways. I must know.
He wants a high five. He does.
I would like to insight that.
Without question, Emery will hold up her hand.
Yeah, make an insight to see if Lyra's bullshitting or not.
Emery will full-heartedly believe you.
You should have advantage on an insight check because you know Laura is bullshitting on that.
Knob doesn't know what a high five is. He'll seem confused.
Well, you can give yourself disadvantage on your deception check.
Alright, so
Do I need to roll?
Well, depends on how.
Do you want to roll? Will the DM ask you to roll?
Let's use my DC. Or spell DC, I guess. That's fine.
Well, it would be your passive deception, which would be 10, plus your charisma bonus, plus your proficiency, if you're proficient in it. Are you proficient in deception?
I think so. Yeah, I am.
Okay, so it would be 10 plus 2 plus whatever your charisma modifier is.
What is my car?
It's a good
Plus
question.
4.
So total of 6. So total of 16 would be the passive deception.
20.
Yeah, well,
Tell
no,
her what he
pretty sure.
really meant. Tell her what he really said. Just
Well,
please
as I
stop
said-
holding this up any longer before she executes us for holding up her valuable time.
Caught ear no fun, are you? Alright, so.
Did you not have not seen like
Shush.
you
Alright.
have no sense of self-preservation?
Okay, so what he really meant, right? I mean, I do think he wants your high five. That seems pretty obvious. But next to that, right? You seem to have like a pretty good impression, and he wants you to teach him.
Well, teaching might be hard if we don't speak the same language, but I don't mind.
Show them how to crack an egg and just move on, will you?
Right. And Yassel will speak to the chef in Undercommon.
She'll be back for that later. Right now, we do have a pressing engagement with your mistress that we really need to be going to.
It's pretty nasty.
He slowly stands, wipes a tear away from his eye, nods, and says in a language that only you understand currently. Yes, I know why the mistress would want to see you. Such beautiful creations.
Alright, okay. He says.
He slowly walks away, hand over mouth.
What did he say?
We should move. That's what he said.
All right. Hold on. Would you like a plate first?
Oh yeah, please.
One of
How do
the
you know?
other individuals goes over and tries to console them. He just knocks them away.
I will take an extra plate to give to the mistress as well.
Okay.
Me know how cook. Maybe teach. Yes.
Yeah, you're natural, so we can teach them together.
Okay. Yes, so really want us go visit strange person.
All right, let's keep going then.
This is what D&D is really about. Cooking good food and making a cook cry. It's not about adventure and, fighting monsters. It's about that.
Before we go on, I kind of need to get up in like 3 hours, and so kind of want to go to bed. Like, you can go do the last bit without me, I guess. Well, like, I already need to sleep.
Alright, well, if we are going... Fucking English. We started a little bit late, so that's cool. I really don't want to continue with 2 of you going. So we can just end it there. We're at 3 hours anyway, so it's good. We've hit it. So in that case,
Alright, we've staved off our enslavement and or execution. Just a little longer.
Don't apologize. You all were playing the game. This is literally what it's about. All peeing and doing all this crazy, silly stuff is what this is what it's all about. It's not just about doing the quote unquote story. It's being in the world. It's doing what you did.
Oh.
So it's fine.
True. But that fucking nerd is still having a heart attack.
We're extending the 10 sessions at this point to 20, okay?
I feel like Laura's
Hey.
entire life goal is being a little shithead.
I will say that I make the
Yeah, it's
10
right now.
session thing with this kind of stuff in mind.
No, we're gonna go.
Yeah, okay,
We're
20.
gonna
Yeah,
extend it to 20.
Hey,
20 sessions.
6 seasons of the movie, right?
6 seasons and a movie.
All right,
That's-
so yeah, so we'll end it off though, so you can get some rest, and hopefully your other person will be here, and we'll see what happens then. And this is where we will catch up. So,
All right. Bye, chat. We hope you enjoyed us.
yes, I hope you all enjoyed. I enjoyed running for you all, and I hope you all have fun, and I hope we can continue to have fun. So,
Thanks for running.
Take a nap next time, please.
you'll have
I will.
Not for us, but for yourself.
Please.
I will do.
Yes, take care of yourselves. So, go ahead, save
Thank
your
you.
tokens, and log off.
I should save it because I didn't give away stuff.
Well, I just say save it just in case something happens. Nothing really
Mhm.
changed for the most part, so if you don't, it's fine. It's whatever. But just
I
in
gave
case,
away mushrooms and I got mushrooms, so
I give away mushrooms and I take mushrooms. But yeah, so go ahead and do all that. Log off so I can shut everything down, and I'll be right back. And I hope you all enjoyed. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And I will see you all next time. And I hope you all enjoyed it, chat.